Hi everyone, welcome back to Stinks Good. Today we're going to go over a few things that stink good in a really feminine way because I guess I'm feeling kind of girly today. And I have a lot of perfumes in my collection that smell feminine, so I thought we'd go over a few and I'd do a quick review on my favorite kind of girly smelling perfumes. So when I think girly perfumes, I don't necessarily think young girly. I'm not talking like, what was that exclamation perfume that a bunch of people wore in like middle school, or like throwback early Bath and Body Works. I think of like ladies in red lipstick and maybe formal gowns for some of these, or like fur coat if that wasn't so wrong to do, maybe faux fur coat. Just elegant, rich lady smells, if that makes sense. So a lot of these are going to have floral notes to them. I like carnations as a spicy floral smell. So I do think there's one in here that has carnations. And then just musk also, certain musks. Sometimes musk can be a little dirty. And then sometimes it can be kind of sexy lady smelling. So, all right, we're going to jump right in. So I have two from Poesie. I have one from Solstice scents, although I have it in a like body spray format, but it's still the same scent as the perfume. And then I have one from Hexennacht, and I have one from a company called Alphamusk, and I'll go over each of those. So the first one is from Solstice scents. It's called Nightgown. And again, I said I have this in the burnishing glacé, very French smelling, sounding and smelling actually. Bath and body oil. So this is in Nightgown. So the scent notes for Nightgown is vanilla, white chocolate, tuberose, and tiare flowers. So a floral gourmand. I'm not going to spray this all over myself because it's pretty oily smelling, but the tuberose to me smells very similar to other white floral smells. I will say that I'm not usually a huge fan of chocolate in perfumes or body stuff. Maybe in like a hand lotion or something, but in perfumes, generally, chocolate to me smells like bad Hershey's bars that melted in the bottom of your purse. So I've not really found very many perfumes that I like that smell like chocolate. But the white chocolate, I guess, is more of a vanilla-y kind of scent. I loved this one. It is, to me, a not necessarily seasonal scent. It doesn't smell like it would be perfect, but it smells sexy. It smells ladylike, clean, not in a laundry clean kind of way, but in a sexy, but in a, like, nightgown is the perfect phrase for this because, like, think of a pretty white, sexy, lacy nightgown, right? If you're trying to give that image, spray this on or use a perfume after you get out of the shower or bathtub, and then just like hover near your partner and see if they pick up on it. So Nightgown, Solstice scents, highly recommend. This is general catalog, but it's not always in stock. So, and I'll leave links in the description. As always, I am not sponsored by any of these companies. I bought all of this myself, so this is all my personal review. So take your 2 cents with that as well. Okay, so next up is Poesie. I have quite a few oils from them, but this is the first one that I really fell in love with. It's called Athena. This is actually in the parfum version. So it's actually it's a rollerball, and it's more alcohol based. I also have it in the oil based. I bought this because it's the larger one and I just wanted to see if it projected more. I bought this while I was deployed because it kind of reminded me of deserty smells, but it's definitely feminine. The scent notes on this are sun-baked Mediterranean herbs and earth, a rich and resinous vanilla spiked with a complex blend of incense and spice, exquisite gray musk. So for me, in the bottle, I definitely get herbs. I get And it's not like a specific, it's not like, oh, that's rosemary and mint, or that's, it's like a resinous herb smell. I don't know how, like if you were to rub herbs on your hands and then go to a Mediterranean spice market. This has smelled more to me like the Middle Eastern souks for spices and herbs, like going to these open air markets where they just had them all out, and you have this ancient smell of what sand smells like, because sand's everywhere there, and then herbs and spices and just people trying to sell you all these good smelling things, which I never bought when I was in the Middle East because there was no way I wasn't cooking things or doing anything with herbs, but I love the smell of them. And this reminds me more of that than anything else. Still a feminine scent. I think the musk and the vanilla, the incense to me, even I would put it on, but I'm trying like 5 different perfumes today, so I think they'd all go together. I do like the oil better than I like the perfume. The alcohol-based extract, which is weird because I would like to project the smell. When I first started trying indie perfumes, I was annoyed by oils because they disappear really quickly on me, and I feel like nobody else can smell them. So I don't, like, I might stink good, but nobody might know that I stink good unless they come and give me a hug, and there's not a lot of people doing that all day long necessarily. So I thought I would like it more in the more projecting alcohol based, but the alcohol based does give off a little bit of a something a little different. And it's not a, like, it just gives off a little bit of a sour note to it. So she does sell these in little 2 milliliter samples, or maybe 1.5 little jars, which the next one is in that size. So like this. So try the oil one if you want to give it out, but still feminine, like ancient, secret, Middle Eastern, Athena, you know, being a goddess, kind of smell. So wear this if you want to smell mysteriously ancient, but not in a I'm dying kind of corpse bride kind of way. Okay. So next is also by Poesie. I tried this one after I tried Athena. It's called Lady Disdain. So, and I just dropped it on the floor. It's closed, so that's good. Here we go. Okay, so Lady Disdain being from Shakespeare, right? Like Macbeth. Yeah, my English degree is coming back vaguely. So the scent notes on this are fresh carnation petals. So this is the carnation one. Spice vanilla, red velvet musk, soft leather, Moroccan rose, ylang ylang, pink peppercorn. So carnation is definitely big on this one. And I love carnation. I have yet to try anything on that I didn't like that had carnation in it. So spicy carnation with the spiced vanilla. The red velvet musk is just a nice musky smell, but not like, oh my god, what did you do? Why are you smelling so musky? I don't smell the leather on me at all when I wear it. The rose just kind of blends in with the carnation because I think rose and carnation kind of goes well together for floral scents. And ylang ylang, I'm not picking up very much on. The pink peppercorn goes in with kind of the nice spicy smell. So Poesie, these oils don't always stay on me for very long, but this one will hang out for a long time. Sometimes the next morning I can still smell it. And again, this smells like a really rich lady, right? This lady's got a lot of money. So when I've gotten really gussied up with my husband, I put this on because I feel like a rich, sophisticated lady. And it hangs in there. It's not like people aren't coming up and being like, wow, you smell like a rich lady. Like, I don't think anybody smells it very strong. I think my husband can if he's nuzzling my neck. So also a nice thing. I don't feel like anybody disdains me when I'm wearing it. It's It's a come over here smell, I think. So there you go, Poesie Lady Disdain. Next I have Hexennacht. This was a sample that was sent to me called Bisou, right? Like the dog Bisou. Man, you know, I never thought when I was doing this channel to start that I would have such a hard time pronouncing things. Like only things that I've read. So probably every video I'm going to say like 5 things wrong. And yeah, let me know how you're actually supposed to say this. Or maybe I'll just do research beforehand and figure out how to say it. But maybe it's more entertaining than I don't. So, Bisou. B-I-S-O-U. The scent notes on this is smeared lipstick and warm flush skin. Vanilla, orris root, violet, sugar, cetalox, skin musk, and safraleine. I don't know what safraleine is. Cetalox, I kind of think it's like some sort of fixative. And this one, like, the smeared lipstick is really the strong. So 80s lipstick, Mary Kay maybe, or other like things that your mom bought where lipstick had a smell to it that was not like a flavor. It was like a perfume smell to the lipstick. And that's really what comes off for this. This warm flush skin comes with it too. The violet I smell, violet can either go really baby powder or baby wipes smell, or baby shampoo smell, and you don't get that from this at all. You get the actual real violet smell. This is pretty sophisticated, lady, but not quite as rich as like Lady Disdain, right? And not as pure as Nightgown Lady. This is I kind of think of this as like 80s, like remember in Working Girl, the movie where she was all like normal, like corporate, and then she went to the bar and she had like the expensive dress on and she's talking to him and getting a little slosh and stuff. Like that's what this smells like. It smells like Working Girl transitioning from her huge shoulder pad office look to I'm at the bar with Harrison Ford and I kind of have a crush on him. Yeah, so there you go. 80s smeared lipstick lady. And then finally I have Alphamusk I have the house Alphamusk, who made Bardot. So I have to give a caveat with this. This company house person had a lot of like turnaround time issues for a while, like big time. Like to the point where people had missing orders and they were really upset and they had to wait months and months. And I did have to wait a long time for an order. So I'm going to post a link to their page at the bottom, but just buyer beware. Do your research. Do your research with any of these, because they're small-owned businesses and that doesn't necessarily always mean that they have great customer service or that they're going to get you your stuff on time. I don't know if there's continuing problems with that. I've not read a lot about it, but when I bought this originally, there were a lot of issues with that company. So buyer beware with trusting your money with any small company. But for the most part, most indie companies are amazing. And that's why I like to go with them, because I know it's going to directly to this person who's putting their heart and soul. And I feel like this person was trying to get together and maybe just didn't have the best business sense, and maybe they've gotten it together now. But the smell of this is Bardot. It is notes of roses, woods, magnolias, but all blended so effortlessly and meld together beautifully in this sexy magnetizing musk. So not, roses, woods, magnolias. And this is a roller ball with oil. So the woods, the magnolias, and the musk together, I don't get very much rose, only from a like faintly floral blended smell, but this blends really, really well. And it's still very feminine, not sweet. None of these I would say are sweet by any means. They don't have a sugary smell to them. They don't have a a candied smell. This one definitely doesn't. This one, the wood really is good. It's more like it's very unique. It's very, this could be your signature scent if you wanted to smell like an expensive lady. This could be the one that you wear. It lasts a long time on me. It has a fairly good throw. Actually, I've had other people comment on it. I originally got it as a sample and I gave it to my mom because it smells kind of like what she liked to smell like, probably in the 90s, like this kind of floral, but with some musk and wood smells going with it. And then I liked it so much that I bought a full size of it, and then I also got a sample with another order. So I have a lot of it. It's more summer and spring to me. For this one, I don't know that I would slather it all over myself in the winter because it has, maybe it's the rose and the magnolias. It just has more of a warmer weather floral smell to me. But I really like it. So I probably have other perfumes that are in this same realm because I do tend to pick up like feminine smell. I like masculine smells too, to a point. I don't necessarily think there's a gender to smells either. So let me be clear that I associate these with like fancy ladies, but you know, if somebody who's not necessarily feminine wants to try them on just to go with it, then yeah, go with it. I don't think any of these would be wrong smelling on somebody of any gender preference. Yeah, so that's my review of fancy lady perfumes. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.